y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly ass babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. You see, I done hit that like on the way in. What it do? Y'all come on in the building. You say, hey, Willie, the Bronx, New Yorkers up in here for that fight. Say, hey, chat family. Say, I hit that like on the way in. Say, Temple Landlord's in the building. Say, hey, Willie, the 801 Salt Lake City, Utah, back in the mother 30 minutes, 5, watch 12, your 3, your 6, and your 9. Say, oh, we here. Yes, we here. Say, hey, Sugar, the 912 Savannah in the building. The ATL College Park is smashing that like button. Sup, Pastor? The 412 Clipsboro, Pennsylvania is up in here. Brooklyn Strong is in the house. Say thumbs up on your way in. Say the Bronx, New York is in the bit. Say, well, Papa Pastor, let get 30 minutes of 5. Say, Willie, I can hear you clicking the mouse. I'm trying to tell you, I had to cut it on mute and then get right back to it. I was slipping on my pimping. That's what it was. You say, love from Louisiana. Say, hey, my chocolate covered nephew. Well, hey there, what's happening? How y'all living today? Say, I made it. Columbus, Ohio is in the house. Detroit, the 313 to that 5100 thumbs up. The 504 is in the building for these 30 minutes of 5. Watch 23, 6, and your 9. Say, Chi-Town is checking in for that 5. Say, let go on. What it do? Dade County is in the building. Say, the 334 to Gun Monkey Town is up in here. You say, Willie, what's good? B Moore is in the building. The 777 Monkeyville is up in it. Bitch, say, Thomas is checking in. Say, hey, Sugar, I appreciate you being here. Hey, Sugar, Littleton, North Carolina in it. Bitch, you say, clock in. Clocked in at number 17. Say, pressure check. I didn't check my pressure. My bad. We should check our pressure every day, sometimes multiple times a day. Depends on, hell, depends on if you living. You need to check your blood pressure because you need to see what actually triggers an increase in your blood pressure. Shout out to Leslie for the $1 super chat. Appreciate that right there. The 502 is in the building. That's Louisville, Kentucky in the house. Please check y'all blood pressure. As soon as I get off, I'm going on and check it because a lot of times doing my job, it does increase my blood pressure, and a lot of y'all doing y'all jobs increases your blood pressure, but you don't need much knowing. And sometimes we got to calm down. Sometimes we got to relax, back up, think about it. You know what I'm saying? Listen, players, it's prostate cancer awareness every day around here in these streets. Player is just a finger. If your prostate don't work, your meat don't work, you may lose your little la-la. Trying to tell you something. Say, no pressure check. Say, this about to be a good one. That's what's up. Listen. How y'all doing on Willie Williams? Appreciate y'all for joining me. This is the Willie Williams Show, the midday news show where you can get some things that you need and some things that you don't need. But all together, you're going to get some things. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. We got a few things that's going on out here, but the main event, the main story is a Chicago woman has dismembered, or did I spell that right? Dismembers her landlord over eviction. So that means that evictions is serious out here in these streets. Look here. I ain't even much gonna hold you. Let's go on and get into it real quick because we got a few things to run across. Round here, I speak about, y'all speak about, hashtag no daddies. Speak about hashtag no daddies. Oh, remember, we got to get the thumbs up to 500. That is our goal, to get the thumbs up to 500. I really do appreciate y'all for that right there. Shout out to Phyllis for the $1 cash out. Say here for the midday news, and I hit that like on time. I appreciate that right there. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Look at him. We speak about hashtag no daddies. It's a difference when the child say, that's not my daddy. Here we go.
Why are you doing with the kids? What's going on?
An alleged kidnapper caught on camera as Florida officers make a quick rescue of 2 young children.
Look at Peppy. Look at player face. Look, shit. Who? What you want? You know what I'm saying?
Rescue of 2 young children.
All right, step out of the car.
That's not my dad.
Step out of the
Not
car,
my
bro.
dad.
It happened on October 10th in Hillsborough County, Florida. Just before 7 o'clock that evening, Deputy Jonathan Pazmino Alvarez was flagged down by a distressed father.
I know where he is.
I know where Dad is. I saw him running this way.
The man told the officer his children, ages 4 and 8, were taken when someone stole his truck. Just minutes later, Deputy Pazmino Alvarez got eyes on the vehicle.
Stop the truck! Now!
You say the face of a good daddy. Yeah. Go.
Pull into the parking lot!
When the truck pulled over, the deputy began asking questions.
No, I'm not home.
D's not your car? Step out of the car. Step out of the car, bro. Okay, step out of the car. How many on you?
The suspect, later identified as 37-year-old Kevin Smith, continued to tell the deputy, quote, "It's not me."
Are you gonna step out? I cannot let you. Give me the car keys. Give me the car keys.
Body
Say, Willie, them kids look nothing like him.
cam footage captures one of the children saying the suspect is not his father as the officer attempts to take the man into custody.
Is this?
Yeah.
All right, step out of the car.
That's not my dad.
Step out of the car,
Not
bro.
my daddy. That not my daddy. Shout out to the children who know who their daddy is. Hey,
Step out of the car.
go ahead.
Step out of the car.
Smith was arrested on the scene and later charged with grand theft motor vehicle and 2 counts of felony kidnapping. The children were not injured in the incident and were safely returned to their father. For the latest developments in this case and all things true crime, stay with Long Crime.
When I say shout out to our Lighter Hugh brother for borrowing the children and borrowing the vehicle, he had somewhere to go. I, in my mind, should have been taser Glock. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes we got to hold people accountable. We got to hold the player accountable. He got that look on his face like, nah, I know. Good to say it well. You ain't pulling me over about no stolen truck, a borrowed truck with some churn in it. How you know they not my kids? Because somebody told you that they're not my kids.
Florida officers make a quick rescue of 2 young children.
We got to stop borrowing vehicles with churn in it. Like, I don't even know. Listen. I don't even know how y'all can ride around in a stolen vehicle with children in it. Like, we don't really like churn like that, but we love them. You know what I'm saying? But when they're not ours, y'all should, damn it, you should have put the churn out. Or maybe he's a decent person. He didn't just want to put the children out because in order for him to borrow the vehicle, the dad was possibly in the store or something like that. He left the churn outside, as he should. You know what I'm saying? He probably just ran on up at the gas station or something like that to run in, get a little something, come on back out. And he didn't want to borrow the truck and put the children out because it may have not been safe for the children to be outside the vehicle.
All right, step out of the car.
That's not my dad.
Step out of the car, bro.
See, why he told him to step out the car like 3 times? See, we're going to have to start training our brothers and sisters in blue. If we got to, like, repeat ourselves like 3, like when it hit 3, it should be taser Glock. You know what I'm saying? Like, bah, 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 like real quick, because we talking too much now. Shout out to Lundy for the $5 super chat. Say, PA, for y'all that don't know how to hit the thumbs up button. He said hit the X on the chat, then you hit the thumbs up. Well, then you hit the thumb, then hit the chat box. Thank y'all very much. Appreciate y'all. I really do appreciate y'all. I really, really do. Y'all, we over 200 right now. We at 145. We should be over 200 with the thumbs up. Shout out to Passion for the $1 cash out. You say, wait, a SWAT hat passer. Say, hey, everybody. I appreciate that right there. I was slipping. I was moving too fast. I didn't even think it through. The 314 is up in the building. So shout out to our Lighter Hue brother. Listen, next time if you're borrowing something, just don't borrow it with the churn. You know what I'm saying? Leave them churn with their goddamn dad. Hell, you acting like a woman now. You trying to take the churn away from the daddy. Shout out to Logan for the $5 super chat. Say, grandpa arrested for leaving kids in the rental car. Hashtag free my dog. You know what I'm saying? Moving right along. I ain't need much gonna hold you. I'm trying to get y'all pumped up. Get you pumped up early in the bit. Well, hell, let me take... Shit, they Florida too. That's what's up. Florida, my state. Stand your ground state. Bust a bitch, go home state. Please don't run up. We're in fifth for our life state. Now this situation here, a 16-year-old is accused of a deadly shooting in the Miami-Dade County Walmart. Watch it. In the same neighborhood I'm from. Go ahead, player.
News, we're learning a lot more about shootings at a busy Southwest Miami-Dade Walmart. A 16-year-old arrested. Police say he got into an argument with another teen and opened fire. Local tells
Willie, they just children.
Roy Ramos is live with more on this. Roy.
Louis and Miami-Dade police say that both the shooter and the victim were at one point in their lives friends. It's right here at this Walmart where the two got into some sort of an argument and began shooting at each other. Unfortunately, one of those teens would lose his life. The other is now behind bars.
It wasn't just like a round fire, da 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 da. It was like da 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 da.
Witnesses describing the sound of gunfire that rang out inside of this Walmart off US 1 and Southwest 211th Street Tuesday.
As I'm running out, I'm going like this to let people know, and then cars start rushing out.
Erica Pozo tells me she was eating near the store's entrance when from 1 second to the next, she and hundreds of other shoppers started running for cover.
I dropped my sub, I ran like hell, got to the parking garage. The people around me told me to get down and duck behind cars.
Miami-Dade police said it was just after 3 in the afternoon when 16-year-old Malachi Allah walked into the department store and bumped into the victim. The two then got into an argument when relatives say 19-year-old Noah Perez, who was with his child and his mother, was shot.
She said that they was inside the store and 3 people came and ambushed him.
Remember back in the days when you was with your mama and or with your children and or with your la, you would get a pass? If we had any problems, you would get a pass. We'll catch you when you're by yourself. Remember that? Times done changed.
Perez was taken to the hospital. He ultimately died from his injuries.
He was very loving. He was, a family guy.
Roy Ramos, Local 10. I went to the home of the alleged shooter who was arrested to find out why he would open fire on the teen who detectives said was once his friend. While Malachi's mother wouldn't come outside, she believes her son was defending himself.
They threatened Malachi. They threatened to kill Malachi on several occasions. That's the ongoing thing.
So they've been threatening to play him, to kill him. That's a problem. In my mind, if your child is in a community where people is threatening to kill him, move. I think that's what we should do. Is move if people is threatening to harm your child. Like, we know that the teens is killing teens. We automatically know that right there. I think that we should be, we should say, you know what? They trying to kill my baby. I need to get out of this neighborhood. I need to get out of this zip code. They're trying to knock my baby off. You know what I'm saying? But to each his own, do what you want to do. Shout out to Mr. Gino for the $2 super chat. He say, I'm going to go to Walmart and ring a wrestling beam, a wrestling beam. That's what's
and
up.
Malachi Allah does face a number of charges that include second-degree murder. At some point, he is expected to face a judge in juvenile court. We will be there for that and let you know what happens. For now, here in Southwest Miami-Dade, Roy Ramos, Local 10 News.
This Walmart has not even been in the community for 10 years. I think it's only been there for about maybe 4 or 5 years. I'm not even much sure. Since they put that Walmart in that community, there's been multiple fights. It's on Facebook, but we can't do the fights no more because people sensitive. You know what I'm saying? About fighting. that Walmart has a lot of issues because they put it in the neighborhood that would typically have a lot of issues. We got to shout out to Walmart for hosting events out here in the goddamn street. You know what I'm saying? Moving right along. Not even much gonna hold you. Damn it, we got a woman. For those of you who may not know what a woman is one who came out of their mama monkey with a monkey. In case you was confused about what a woman is, because there's a lot of confusion out here in society and social media about what a woman is. So we just make it easier for you. We explain it real easy, simplistic. Big word I hear in the script time. You say hashtag Section 8 don't transfer out of state. Look here, somebody been sending me this right here, and I got a lot to say about it. They said we got a beautiful baby. A woman was arrested for $40 million counterfeit operation. That baby got Louis, Gucci, Fendi, Coogee, Kookie, UGG, Chanel, everything.
It's a bust on Long Island involving millions of dollars worth of counterfeit items. Officials recovered more than $40 million worth of merchandise and charged a woman from Smithtown after nearly 18 months of investigating.
Stop. They just said that they confiscated $40 million in counterfeit. Wow.
Long Island reporter Stacey Sager has more.
For about 2 years now, here on Old Country Road in Plainview, Linny's Boutique has been selling trendy clothing and what appeared to be designer items. The problem? Things weren't always what they seemed.
Shout out to London for the $2 super chat. You say Walmart there for my tax write-off, the most theft yet.
Simple $10 sweatshirt. You put the Chanel brand on it. It sells for $5,300.
Stop. I'm gonna let it run. Go
in this case, authorities say that Chanel decal was fake. Today, the results of an 18-month investigation in Nassau County called Operation Rainfall, which included surveillance of this store's basement, where authorities retrieved at least 22 of these heat-sealing machines for all sorts of counterfeit labels and thousands of soon-to-be fake items for sale. The total in real designer value, eye-popping, more than $40 million. Police say undercover buys led to the arrest of this woman.
Hey, sugar, look at that baby. She look innocent.
Lindsay Costelli-Bullock of Smithtown. She allegedly ran the store. No answer at her home on this upscale block in Smithtown today.
That baby in the upper echelon community about that paper.
Here at the store, authorities say what makes this case worse is these items weren't even being billed as fabulous fakes. And in a county which has brick-and-mortar stores for Gucci, Chanel, and Louis Vuitton, it also violates them.
Because they invest a lot of money, they pay taxes.
So for those looking to shop here at Linny's today, no such luck. And prior customers, disgusted.
Totally betrayed. You go in expecting that you're buying as advertised and that you're buying quality.
Costelli-Bullock facing multiple counts of trademark counterfeiting, a Class E felony, for which she could face up to 3 years in prison. She's due in court next month.
That baby could face up to 3 years in prison. About that fake. The baby got that fake dope out there. That baby got that fake. I got a problem.
Well, a massive bust on Long Island involving millions of dollars worth of counterfeit items. Officials recovered more than $40 million worth of merchandise and charged a woman from Smithtown after nearly 18 months of investigating.
Yeah, 3 whole years.
Long Island reporter Stacey Sager has more.
For about 2 years now, here on Old Country Road in Plainview.
We got to stop. This is a place called Lenny's. They said that they have the brick-and-mortar spots. The brick-and-mortar spots, Gucci, Chanel, Louis. They have the spots that's selling that product. People going to Lenny's. Big.
Linny's Boutique has been selling trendy clothing.
So they can't get mad if it ain't fake. If it is fake. Well, you actually can, but I'm just saying, if they selling products like Buddy said, the shit is a $10 sweatshirt turns into $5,000. Who the fool?
What appeared to be designer items. The problem, things weren't always what they seemed.
Simple $10 sweatshirt.
$10.
You put the Chanel brand on it, it sells for $5,300.
Stop. And people is buying these expensive designer pieces of apparel, and then they talk crap to you because you don't want to spend what they spent, or maybe you can't afford to spend what they spent, when they just paid a real high price for a logo. It's the same goddamn shirt in Walmart, but you put that logo on that bitch, it jumps up from let's just say 10 to $5,000. Do y'all even understand the return of investment right there? God damn.
And in this case, authorities say that Chanel decal was...
And I do understand we build brands up and then we put like a good price on it, or the price that we do that we feel as if it's worth, because if you feel like your product is worth this, you need to put a price up on it that you believe that it's worth. But then the streets will let your ass know whether it's too high or too low. You know what I'm saying? It say you can get the iron on from eBay really, really cheap. Oh, yeah.
Fake. Today, the results of an...
I can make them shits now with what I got, but...
18-month investigation.
I'm in the wrong line of work.
In Nassau County called Operation Rainfall, which included...
And then just think about this. All them people walking around with fake designer that they spent real designer money for, but it's fake designer, and will still talk shit to you. Wow, I got my Gucci belt, my Gucci hat, my Gucci shirt, my Gucci pants. All that shit fake, and will talk cash shit to you. So they whole community walking around with fake design on. I mean the whole community. Well, not everybody, but a large percentage of the community is walking around with fake design on.
Surveillance of this store's basement, where authorities retrieved at least 22 of these heat-sealing machines for all sorts of counterfeit labels.
Who did we in law enforcement get a hold of to place cameras in the facility to build a case?
And thousands of soon-to-be fake items for sale. The total in real designer value, eye-popping, more than $40 million. Police say undercover buys led to the arrest of this woman.
When I tell you, that baby had a good thought. She got the look. She looks innocent. It looks like what she would be selling would be real, right? Because with a face like that, you have no choice but to believe that she's being honest. With a face like that, I'm trying to tell you something. Shout to Aaron for the $2 cash out. Say her people snitched on her. I'm in agreement.
Lindsay Costelli Bullock of Smithtown. She allegedly ran the store. No answer at her home on this upscale block.
Nice home. Nice big front door.
In Smithtown today.
But here at the store, authorities say what makes this case worse is these items weren't even being billed as fabulous fakes. And in a county which has brick and mortar stores for Gucci, Chanel.
Oh, so by her saying that it wasn't billed as fabulous fakes, that means that you can sell fakes, but you just got to let people know that it's a fake. Oh, shit, if that's the case, I gotta start getting my goddamn grind on. So you can sell fakes, but as long as you label them as fakes, it's not illegal? I don't know. Is that what she's saying? Because a lot of people is making Nike shoes and the Jordans, but they making the Jordan look different so they know that it's not Jordan. You know what I'm saying? They turning Jordan around and shit like that. They got Jordan dribbling and shit on the shoe. The Nike shoes, they turning the check the other way and shit like that right there. So is it legal to sell fake as long as you tell people it's fakes? Is the question. Y'all be careful out in the goddamn street. And in my mind, I would rather buy some fake designer, but not at real designer price though. We ain't doing that right there. Fake designer at like a low price. So if the Gucci shirt in the store is $300, I would buy the Gucci shirt for $15. The fake one. I would buy the fake one for $15, which I don't buy designer clothes, period. But I would buy the fake one for $15. If y'all ever see me with some shit on, it's fake. We gonna start that right there. And then again, why would you want people to know that you actually got the real shit on anyway? Why would you flaunt that you got it like it's real? Like I spent 5 stacks for this right here. All right. See you a little later, though, Playboy. Moving right along. I ain't even much going to hold you. That baby was in a good line of work, and she didn't know when to quit. That's really what that right there is. Damn it. I think I got to take it to Florida again. There's a lot going on with our light of you brothers and sisters out here in the goddamn street. But y'all going to like this one. We got 2 men. We got 2 players. Ooh, they both got their own gun. You know what I'm saying? They both got their own goddamn gun. Shout out to Christine for the $20 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Hold on. Shout out to CJ for the $2 cash app. Say black women sold their own dress back in the day, huh? Yeah. Yeah, they did. Listen. I was listening to a dude, and I forgot who the dude was. This was like 10 years ago. He started a t-shirt company. The shit, it wasn't booming. His shirts was $10, $15, shit like that right there. He said, so he tried something. He started selling the shirts at $150. The same $10 shirts. The same $15 shirts. Put it up to $150. He can't keep them in the store. His point was, when you put a high price on some shit, people people value high price items. People don't value the low price items. So that's why he was able to boom out here. I am thinking that I'm gonna do my shit the same way too. Shit, I'm gonna try it in the future. But anyway, no. We got 2 men arrested. We got 2 children shot in the road rage incident in Nassau County. Here we go.
2 men are accused of firing guns during a road rage incident, and bullets hit 2 children inside their vehicles. This road rage incident lasted several miles and spanned 2 counties.
It's on US 1, starting in Duval County, ending in Nassau. Both men are now charged with attempted murder. News 4 Jackson is joining us live from Nassau County, where this all ended. Janice?
Shout out to Lundy for the $1 cash app. Say, I snitched Willie. She didn't give me my Ray. Left my ass off, okay?
Yeah, and it ended right here in this area with those 2 vehicles pulled over. A 5-year-old girl was shot. She is expected to be okay. And a 14-year-old girl was also shot. She is still in the hospital with a collapsed lung.
Shout out to Aaron for the $5 cash app. Say she got $10 million stashed for 3 years.
This is US 1, and it's the same road where a shootout sent 2 children to the hospital.
911, where's your emergency?
According to Nassau County Sheriff's Office, 43-year-old Frank Allison of Callahan and 35-year-old William Hell of Georgia were in a road rage battle on US 1 that got so bad a man called 911.
What's happening, players? Look at y'all. Y'all big man. Go ahead.
You got a guy in a small SUV off the road. I mean, driving reckless, slamming on brakes in front of him, both hauling butt.
The situation escalates more
Deputies say Hill in a black pickup truck pulled up to Allison in a gray car to get Allison to pull over. A 911 caller observed.
He's literally trying to run him off the road. I mean, he's driving reckless, man. He's literally trying to run him off the dead road.
A passenger in Allison's car flips a middle finger to Hill's truck. Then a water bottle is thrown from Hill's truck. Investigators say Allison shot his .45 caliber gun once at the black truck and sped off. The 5-year-old in the truck was shot, and investigators say Hill retaliated. They say Hill shot his Glock 43 7 to 8 times at Allison. A bullet hits a 14-year-old girl in the car. Both men have children injured in their vehicles, but Sheriff Bill Leeper explains that did not stop the violence from escalating again.
And both of them stopped, and the two drivers got out and started arguing and fighting with each other. The deputy had to break up the fight.
Now both men are facing an attempted murder charge each as the children attempt to recover from a violent day of road rage.
So they shot each other kids. Yeah, they did.
Both men have bonded out, but there could be more charges added. And coming up tonight at 6, you're going to hear another 911 call from one of the mothers after her child had been shot. The plea she made with the dispatcher. And also coming up tonight, things that you can do to de-escalate a situation like this when road rage has the potential to happen. Reporting live in Nassau County, Janice Harris.
Middle finger to
say this is white on white crime. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Hill's truck. Then a water bottle is thrown from Hill's truck.
Y'all understand that they both got felonies and they both got attempted murder charges about a finger. It started with a finger and then a water bottle was thrown. They both got both of their kids got shot because of a middle finger. I want y'all to understand that right there. Both their children got shot because of a middle finger. It wasn't even words, but a middle finger is speaking to you. It's telling you F you out here in these streets. And we can't take people telling us F you out here in these streets. So I'm going to throw a water bottle at you.
Investigators say Allison shot his .45 caliber gun once at the black truck and sped off. The 5-year-old in the truck was shot, and investigators say Hill retaliated.
I want y'all to understand it right here, though. Both their children were shot. What did they do?
They say Hill shot his Glock 43 7 to 8 times at Allison. A bullet hits a 14-year-old girl in the car. Both men have children injured in their vehicles, but Sheriff Bill Leeper explains that did not stop the violence from escalating again.
And both of them stopped.
Both their children was shot. They both stopped and did what?
And the two drivers got out and started arguing and fighting with each other.
When I tell you, good daddies is out here and he got their screen. Shout out to Mr. Maxwell for the $2 super chat. He say the courts is gonna make an example out of them boys. You absolutely correct, cause they done. And I think that they were both girls who were shot. They got out and went to throwing hands. So when the guns was used, they used guns. When it was time to throw them hands, they used their hands. Shot them players out for respecting the events that were supposed to happen when they happened.
Deputy had to break up the fight.
Now both.
They was fighting until law enforcement came and broke it up. Do y'all understand? With 2 shot children one shot child in each vehicle, they stopped to have a fight. Hashtag good daddies, keep doing what y'all doing, and y'all children need to stay around y'all a lot. Keep your children around y'all, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all willing to die. You willing to die about your babies. I understand. Shout out to Curtis for the $1.99 super chat. You say somebody didn't get Kane and somebody didn't get Kanye and Candace message. Shout out to Bebo damn Kevin. Look here. Hey, man. Keep doing what y'all did. Hey, you might get off. Oh, no. Y'all have what is called penises. You're not getting off. Damn. And you may have to pay child support. Moving right along. I ain't need much gonna hold. You got to take you on out here to the damn school. We got to go to the school because I saw it. I saw it. We will continue to talk about these schools and what's going on with our churn out here in the street. They say, these dads took paintball way too far. They didn't even try to rush their children to the hospital. They probably saw that their child was hurt, and then they said, baby, you're going to be all right. Shout out to Prophet May for the $2 cash app. You say, shoot our... Wait. Shout out to Allison. Had better aim. Say, one shot, one hit. Oh, yeah. Because he shot once. He shot his 45 once. The other dude shot 7 times. That's what's up. So the other dude, he saved bullets. The other dude, he wasted bullets. That's what's up. He said kids probably from Alabama. Oh, man. Say the kids need bulletproof vests on out here in these streets. That's what's up. Say Nino Brown used the baby as a shield. Trying to tell you something. Nino ain't going out like that right now. Look here. We got students injured for being stabbed in school. Here we go.
Right now with breaking news.
4 o'clock, we're starting with breaking.
So it's not a school shooting, it's a school stabbing.
News right now, 2 students have been taken to the hospital after they were stabbed at Wharton High School. Good afternoon to you. I'm Brandon Walker.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Christine Noel. So the school was put on lockdown. We know 2 students have been taken into custody. KPR's 2 Sion Rhodes is live outside of the high school with the very latest on this breaking story. Sion, what can you tell us?
And I want to show you right now the huge reunification effort that's underway here at Wharton High School. Students also being picked up at Wharton Junior High School, which is just around the corner, but a long line of parents. They've all got these papers that they have to fill out identifying who they are and who their student is, and they've been waiting in here since this news broke, trying to get here from work, from home, and now waiting to be reunited with their children. Many of the people I spoke to, of course, said they were in contact with their children. They know they're okay, but they're still very anxious to...
Stop. Shout out to Big Mooch for the 199 super chat. He say their wives was in the car with them. Oh, wow. I got to look back into that right there. Go ahead.
To speak to their children, to see them, to hug them, of course. Now, this all happened around 1:20 this afternoon. Wharton ISD police getting reports of multiple stabbings here at Wharton High School. The ISD police, along with Wharton Police and the Wharton County Sheriff's Office, all responding. They said they took 2 suspects into custody and 2 victims, 2 people. I'm being told by students here that it was 2 male students who were stabbed. We know that one of them was taken by Lifeline to Houston, to Memorial Hermann for treatment. Another one, we understand, was taken by ambulance to the hospital. And now the scene is secure, but still very, very upsetting for the students and for the parents. I talked to one student and her grandmother, that student actually in the cafeteria where the stabbing apparently took place. Take a listen.
I got to say that. So when all these parents rush out to the school, everybody just leave their damn job to get to the school to try to pick their child up. And they be scared. And they be like, oh my God, I got to go get my baby. But it's over. But go ahead.
We had just gotten up for lunch, and we had heard all the tables moving and all that, and next thing you know, there was a guy standing right in front of us, and he had lifted up his shirt, and he was bleeding everywhere, so we all kind of freaked out.
Well, I knew she was safe because we got a text, so that was a big relief, and just waiting. I know that they have gone through their procedures, but it's still hard on the people waiting.
And because we know we're dealing with teenagers, this was caught on social media. There's a Snapchat video going around. We can't show you much of it, but it does show exactly what happened in the cafeteria. I'm going to toss down to my colleague Bill Barajas. He's live at the Med Center at Memorial Hermann, where we know those students were taken. Any updates now, Bill, on the conditions of those students?
I'm going to say it like this right here. If a shooting or a stabbing is happening at the school and I'm on my goddamn job, I guess like the question I would like ask the people that's in charge, well, is it over? I'm out gonna get my child later. I gotta finna get the goddamn money, man. God, damn it. Was it my child who got shot at or stabbed? If you're saying no, then hey. Like, I'm not in no goddamn hurry because y'all not going to release the children quick any damn way. You know what I'm saying? I got to lose money. And my child didn't even get shot and or stabbed. I don't understand.
All we know, one of two of those students was brought here to Memorial Hermann in the Texas Medical Center by Life Flight. We're told they arrived at about 2:20 p.m. The other, we're told, was taken by ambulance to a local hospital. Now, their conditions are unknown at this time, but we are receiving reports that they were both alert and conscious at the time that they were being transported. So some good news there. Now, Warden PD, as Sion mentioned, tells us those students were stabbed during a fight or disturbance on campus during lunch. One of them brought here to Memorial Hermann by air. The second was taken to a local hospital. No other students were injured. Police also telling us 2 other students were taken into custody. What's unclear at this point is how this all began. We will continue asking questions. And
we don't know how it all began. He said keep them kids in school, say they need to learn out here. I'm in agreement. Damn it. I just say that's my excuse to get off work. That's what's up. I'm with you on that right there. I gotta go. You say we gotta act like we care. That's right. That's absolutely correct. They say that they got video. Of what transpired. Damn, hold on. I thought I had it over here. Well, 2. What did I? Oh, damn it. I thought I moved it over here, but don't worry about it. A player got it. They said that they got 2. That they got video. So, hell, we got to play the video. What the hell happened?
And tonight, chaos in school, and we are learning more about what led up to a fight inside a high school.
At least 2 students were stabbed. It happened at Wharton High School, which is about an...
Why is she standing with her legs like that, though? It's kind of like off balance. For her foot position, it looks like she would be off balance.
In school, and we are learning more about what led up to a fight inside a high school.
At least 2 students were stabbed. It happened at Wharton High School, which is about an hour away from Houston. Grace White joins us live with the latest developments. Grace?
6 students were taken into custody, 3 of them charged, and the evidence all on cell phones. Students pulled out and started to record.
You say because she ain't got no hips.
Cell phone video shows the chaos inside, while outside.
My wife them at home had told me that, go pick up the kids. There's supposed to be a stabbing going on.
Okay. Parents rushed to Wharton High School.
I don't know what's going on with these kids. It's scary.
To pick up their kids.
These kids nowadays, they don't know how to get their education without, getting in trouble and, doing stuff wrong.
KQ11 has blurred the video because it involves minors. But here's what police say happened. 2 students were about to attack another student, and that student fought back with a knife. 1 student was taken to a local hospital, the other taken by Life Flight. Inside, the school went on lockdown. Outside, parents stood in long lines waiting for the moment they could hug their kids.
The past couple of years have been horrible. I've never gone through that with any of my kids, and I've got grandkids now that I worry about.
The 3 students charged are all 17-year-olds. 2 of them are charged with Class A assault, and the 3rd is charged with tampering with evidence.
Yeah, quite the danger.
I saw something inside that video. Hold on. I saw something. Let me see.
What's up wrong?
KQ11 has blurred.
Right here. Him. Did he just stab some damn body? Watch him. This one right here.
KQ11 has blurred the video because it involves minors. But here's what...
He stabbed. Well, I think he stabbed and turned around and ran away. Watch him. Right.
KQ11 has blurred the video because it involves minors. But here's what police say happened. 2 students were about to attack another student, and that student fought back with a knife. 1 student was taken to a local hospital, the other taken...
So the 1 student fought back with a knife. As he should out here in the goddamn street. Self-defense. And then we got to ask, well, where the hell to get a knife from? Was it a school knife or was it like a from home knife? You know what I'm saying? And for the people who got stabbed, because y'all tried to jump on the dude and he stabbed you, that's your bad. Y'all gonna have to learn. Y'all gonna have to learn. Anything can happen when you having an event. Anything can happen. Yeah. You could probably beat that person ass. Yeah. You can whoop them. You got to show them. I get it. But do not get mad when you get your stomach cut open. Do not get mad when you get your throat cut. Do not get mad when they shank you and they leave that bitch in you. Do not get mad if they stab and turn that bitch. Do not get mad if you get shot in your eye. You have no idea what somebody else have when you is having an event. So the best thing to do is have the event if you want to have the goddamn event. Just don't be crying when the shit happened to you. And record as the students did.
By Lifeline, inside the school went on lockdown.
All them goddamn people ain't on their job. So when you like go to like the restaurants and shit, or fast food and shit, and they is like short on staff, it's probably because something done happened at a school and the children they got to go. When these companies is short on staff, some things probably done transpire to force the companies to be short on staff. Now, if you is a stay-at-home mom and or dad, okay, you feel like going on up to the school, you should. That person who working needs to stay on the goddamn job. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. I know y'all panic. We want to see, and damn it, I want to see my child and give my child a hug. Well, listen, what if like the shooting or the stabbing happened like in the cafeteria? And your child wasn't even around there. What if your child's at PE and shit playing? Bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You just need to go hug your child because my child could have been in there. Not really if it happened at lunch and your child don't have lunch at that time. So your child couldn't have been in there. I'm just trying to think it through. I'm just thinking. I don't know. I just want to hug my child. Well, whether you hug your child now or whether you hug your child after school is let out, it's the same thing. Or hug your child after you get off work. It's the same thing. Your child gonna be all right. We think that these children is like really, hell, a lot of them is like weak out in the goddamn street, soft and all that fly shit right there. Some of you mother really do need a hug and shit. But because back when I was in school, back in my day, people got stabbed and stuff like that right there. People got fights, beat up and all that shit, and we didn't need hugs and shit. They never closed. Damn it, they never closed the school after somebody got stabbed and shit. Do y'all understand that right now? Bitch get stabbed, your ass better make it to science class. You know what I'm saying? They got stabbed. You better take your ass to class. We not sending people home. You say, well, I blame all the parents for not paying attention to their kids. Say, asking them questions. Say, showing up at school. Say, being in them child's lives. Exactly, I do too. I do too. But these are the good parents.
Parents stood in long lines waiting for the moment.
And I'm not standing in no long line to get my goddamn child. Listen. Tell your child, when they let your ass go, call me. Why I'm finna stand in line and shit? Or why I'm finna sit in my goddamn vehicle, run burning gas and shit? I don't understand.
They could hug their kids.
The past couple.
And they in high school. You mean to tell me that y'all can't take a little fight with somebody getting shanked? Oh my, I need a hug. I need to go home and hug my mama.
Years have been horrible. I've never gone through that with any of my kids, and I've got grandkids now that I worry about.
We got a whole bunch of, when we look at our parents, our guardians, we got what is called a horrible diet in the great United States of America. Wow. Look at us. That's what's up. Y'all be careful out here in the street. You never know when shit gonna go south when it's about your children. And it's just getting worse and worse and worse. Every week or every other week or every month, Something is happening at the schools, whether it's with the guns and or knives and stuff like that right there. I don't know. Something is strange. Maybe got a lot to do with what they told us that we needed to survive out here. When they told us that we need to get that there. Maybe got a lot to do with that. Moving right along. I ain't even much gonna hold you. Y'all finna go on to get into the main event. This is a shocking story because I could not believe it. Ain't that how we be talking? I could not believe what happened. We got a Chicago woman who dismembered her landlord, as they say, over eviction. Hold up. Bam. I think I'm supposed to do this one right here first. Here we go.
Murdering her land.
Wait a minute. Put this here up around here for you. Y'all, how many likes? Y'all, it's over 500 and damn near 50 people watching. We should be over 500 likes. Help a player out. Let me take a sip. Give y'all a second to get us over 4, maybe 500. Take a quick sip. Hold on. Oh, Jesus. The thumbs ups is free. I'm still not understanding. Shout out to Michael for the $5 super chat. You say the doctor has ran late, so here's my tardy fee for the afternoon teacher. Say cold word. What? Damn it. Cold word. I missed it. Cold word anxiety. That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate you for being here. Damn it. You made your way on in. You say rent is an arm and a leg. For real. For real. Here we go. Woman charged with murdering her landlord.
Murdering her landlord and then chopping up her body heads to court today.
The body was found dismembered at a home on the city's north side. A just disturbing, horrible story here. CBS 2's Marissa Perlman live in the neighborhood. What do we know about a possible motive this morning? Lots of people wondering about that.
We wondering.
Yeah, so when we asked police about a possible motive, they pointed to the suspect being served an eviction notice just days before this murder happened. This all happening inside this house here on the north side. Police say they also found bloody knives inside the building as well. Now, our crews saw hazmat investigators on scene combing through forensic evidence at the home in Arcadia Terrace. It's here where Chicago police say that suspect, Sandra Kulalu, murdered her landlord, dismembered the woman, and then tried hiding her body parts. Police say the suspect was known to argue with her landlord, who we now know as Francis Walker. And police say neighbors had called 911 several times about that suspect in the past.
Say landlord took the dumber story to heart. No. The landlord is the one who is off earth.
That's why they suspected something serious happened after hearing screaming early Monday morning and called police.
They heard a screaming at about 2:30 in the morning Monday night, and that's when the next day, about, like I said, 6 or 7 p.m., they called to report the victim missing. Many of the tenants who lived in this house were afraid of this individual.
You say that Jeffrey Dahmer movie taught me too much. Y'all, I watched that shit. Boy, I watched it. They really showed a lot of things that, like, I didn't know about old Jeffrey. That's what's up. Shout out to Aaron for the $5 cash out. Say sorry, say I was slow on the thumbs up. Damn it, I appreciate you hitting it when you hit it. That's what's up.
Now, police say officers tried speaking with the suspect before she jumped inside a tow truck, a driver that she hired with the victim's credit card to take her to Foster Beach, where police later learned she had dumped human body parts inside a garbage can. Well, they later found that garbage can, those body parts, and also found dismembered body parts inside the freezer of this suspect's home. Now, so far, the suspect has refused to speak with police about this investigation. She will appear this morning in bond court. Reporting live on Chicago's north side.
Bond court. You say, how come the LGBT is not claiming Dahmer? Because he was LGBT. That motherfucker knocked off 17. If I'm not mistaken, it was 17. Jesus. Ass in the refrigerator, heads in the fridge. in the Frigidaire, acid inside the apartment with bodies inside the goddamn apartment. That motherfucker melt the skin off of it. You know what I'm saying? He eating liver. He cooking it up. I like, wow, I didn't know that all this had done happened. She says, Sandra, notice in this whole video, they never showed the female, the accused murderer. This is the landlord. What her name? Frances was 69, baby, and all she had was a dog. Frances was 69 and evicted the young bitch. You know what I'm saying? A 36-year-old, she done evicted. Well, hell, let's go on and put the 36-year-old up on the screen.
They do believe that the dismemberment took place on the first floor of that residence.
New tonight.
Oh, baby, sugar, baby. Is that tattoos on the forehead? I don't know. It looked like a tattoo on the jaw right here or something. Or maybe that's just bad skin. I'm not sure. Shout this baby out for having her real. They say Francis out meet hun late night. No. Sandra is the one who knocked off Francis. Sandra knocked off Francis. She the one charged with first-degree murder. That's her.
A woman accused of killing her landlord.
A darker hue woman that knocked off a lighter hue woman by being evicted. Not only knocked her off, cut her up.
The gruesome murder leaves a North Side neighborhood reeling.
Anthony Ponce has details.
Along with announcing murder charges against the tenant for killing her landlord, CPD releasing some very distressing details about the crime that they say occurred here in the residence that they shared early Monday morning, namely that this suspect killed, then dismembered her body, and was in the process of trying to cover her tracks when she was taken into custody.
I like what you wrote, but the landlord was at the house at 2 a.m. Oh, I thought she went to the landlord house, but you right, they did say at about 2 a.m.
Many of the tenants who lived in this house were...
We gonna run it back. Don't worry.
Afraid of this individual.
Afraid of 36-year-old Sandra Kalalu, pictured here in January after she was arrested for battery. Kalalu is now charged with first-degree murder in the death of her landlord, 69-year-old Francis Walker. Kalalu's landlord, who police say moved to evict her over the weekend after she exhibited aggressive behavior.
The deceased, the person who owns the residence, had actually served the defendant with like a notice to leave or an eviction notice. And that was done very recently. I don't want to get the day wrong, but I think it might have even been done as recently as of Saturday.
At 2:30 a.m. Monday, tenants here say they heard screams, and when they didn't see Walker emerge from her unit all day, alerted police.
The tenants and the police went in, and they were able to find some additional blood inside the tenant's room, at which point they discovered the gruesome remains in a freezer.
When officers arrived...
Wait, stop. Wait. Was this a housing building that the 69-year-old lived in and she rented out the rooms? Maybe that's what transpired. You say, no, the landlord was probably kidnapped and she started cutting on her. Oh, all right, hold on. Let me slide. Hold up. Let me slide. Let me get that there back. Because you said something poignant, but it was running too damn fast. Hold up. And y'all is really typing. Do y'all thing right now. Get your comments in. I think I missed. Say, no, the landlord was probably kidnapped and she started cutting on her after 2 a.m. You might be right.
Monday evening, police say Kalalu had called a tow truck using Walker's credit card and was en route with the driver to Foster Avenue Beach, where she left her car and was in the process of concealing evidence in a lakeside trash can.
The garbage can was taken down to the medical examiner's office, and there were bloody rags and linens found in that garbage can.
Police say Kalalu threatened that tow truck driver at knife point before being taken into custody. She is also charged with aggravated battery for that and concealment of a homicide. in West Rogers Park. Anthony Ponce, Fox.
That baby threatened the tow truck driver. He said, I think she lived there and rented out the room. So yeah, that is what I'm thinking about. And she was kidnapped, and the shit went left around 2-something in the morning. We got to go back to the first video. Let's go back to the first video. And we got to really, really listen because
murdering her landlord and then chopping up her body heads to court today.
The body was found dismembered at a home on the city's north side. A just disturbing, horrible story here. CBS 2's Marissa Perlman live in the neighborhood. What do we know about a possible motive this morning? Lots of people wondering about that.
Shout out to Aaron for the $5 cash app. Say, I wish my tennis would. Say, I'm ready. That's what's up.
Yeah, so when we asked police about a possible motive, they pointed to the suspect being served an eviction notice just days before this murder happened. This all happening inside this house here on the north side. Police said they also found...
Okay, it all happened in that house right there. Okay.
Bloody knives inside the building as well. Now,
so the house is the building. Okay.
Our crew saw hazmat investigators on scene combing through forensic evidence at the home in Arcadia Terrace. It's here where Chicago police say that suspect, Sandra Kulalu, murdered her landlord, dismembered the woman, and then tried hiding her body parts.
So that's where she killed that. She killed her, so in my mind, they all stayed in the same building. We're going to call it a building, and she must have been renting out rooms. Probably like a rooming house, some shit like that right there.
Police say the suspect was known to argue with her landlord, we now know as Francis Walker. And police say neighbors had called 911 several times about that suspect in the past. That's why they suspected something serious happened after hearing screaming early Monday morning and called police.
They heard a screaming at about 2:30 in the morning Monday night. And that's when the next day, about, like I said, 6 or 7 p.m., they called to report the victim missing. Many of the tenants who lived in this house were afraid of this individual.
Many tenants lived in the house. So that's a house that has multiple. Yeah. She was renting out to people in that house. Say a house for BBL recoveries.
Now, police say officers tried speaking with the suspect before she jumped inside a tow truck, a driver that she hired with the victim's credit card to take her to Foster Beach, where police later learned she had dumped human body parts inside.
She hired a tow truck, but the tow truck did not pick up a car. Do that again.
Now, police say officers tried speaking with the suspect before she jumped inside a tow truck, a driver that she hired with the victim's credit card to take her to Foster Beach, where police later learned she had dumped human body parts inside a garbage can. Well, they later found that garbage can, those body parts, and also found dismembered body parts inside the freezer of this suspect's home. Now, so far, the suspect has refused to speak with police about this investigation. She will appear this morning in bond court. Reporting live on Chicago's North Side, Marissa Perlman, CBS 2 News.
So since she was supposed to appear in bond court, let's see if she appeared in bond court. Hold on. Chicago woman kills landlady, kills landlord in court. Let's see what they talking about. Woman sent. Oh shit. Nope. Let's go to just woman kills landlord. The hell did I do? In the freezer. Yada. Got that. Do that. Hit that. We got 1 day ago. We got hold on because I'm trying to see if they got like an update or something just happening today. But seems to me like they don't. So they probably don't have the cameras inside of the courtroom, or they may have not uploaded it yet. Hold on.
Going above and beyond for our members.
Hold on. This one right here may have something different. They might be speaking of something different right here. Let me try to put it up on the screen before they go to talking. Let's see. Grab that, do that, hit that. I got you. Y'all get the lights up. Let's get the lights up. Let's get the lights up. Let's see.
We begin here at 10 with breaking news. Good evening, I'm Joe Donlin.
And I'm Erica Sargent. Tonight, charges in the gruesome murder and dismemberment of a landlord on the city's north side.
The victim, 69-year-old Frances Walker, is described as generous, friendly, someone who welcomed others into her home.
We have team coverage tonight. CBS 2's Charlie DeMar.
Y'all gonna learn about that generous, friendly, and inviting people into your damn home.
Spoke with the family and friends, but we begin with Jermont Terry on the investigation.
Jermont Terry?
Erica.
Oh, Jermont Terry. I thought his first name was Jermont Terry. I was like, oh, okay.
Joe, the woman charged in this murder is not talking to detectives tonight. And despite invoking her Fifth Amendment rights, Chicago police are trying to piece together what they can about this disturbing case and how they believe this gruesome murder played out.
Investigators in hazmat suits uncovering the forensic evidence at this house in Arcadia Terrace on the north side. It's here where Chicago police say Sandra Kulalu murdered her landlord, dismembered the woman, and then tried hiding the body part.
Do y'all think it's possible that Sandra had watched the Jeffrey Dahmer's documentary thing?
Yet before the discovery, early Monday morning, others living in the building were awakened.
They say Willie, Jermont is still questionable. I'm just saying.
Heard a screaming at about 2:30 in the morning Monday night. And that's when the next day, at about, like I said, 6 or 7 p.m., they called to report the victim missing.
Police say Kulalu was known to argue with her landlord, Frances Walker.
Known to argue. Known to be yapping back and forth. Y'all, we almost at 500. Can we get over 500? So it seemed to be that the tenant was a problem.
And tenants called 911 several times about her.
Many of the tenants who lived in this house were afraid of this individual.
Which is why they suspected something serious happened the night before, right below them.
She was a real problem. Now, in my mind, you mean to tell me the rest of the tenants was afraid of one 36-year-old beautiful baby? No.
They immediately started texting the victim, saying, "Are you okay?"
Yet police say Kulalu replied to text messages, leaving the impression Walker was still alive.
Oh, the tenants was texting the 69-year-old. The 36-year-old was writing back, "I'm good, shouted, everything's straight." You know what I'm saying? To make them think that shit sweet.
But the tenants still called police.
They couldn't find any signs of, blood or foul play.
Officers tried talking to Kulalu before she jumped into a tow truck at the house.
Say Willie was Jeffrey Dahmer's from Chicago. I think the thing with Jeffrey was in Milwaukee, if I'm not mistaken. Go ahead.
The defendant at that time said that she knew her rights, didn't want to talk to the police.
The tow truck driver took her to Foster Beach, unaware of what police would later find in this garbage can: human remains. Outside the house, officers spotted blood-stained rags. Police then went inside Kulalu's bedroom. There, cops were met with a ghastly sight.
At which point, they discovered the gruesome remains in a freezer. It possibly could have been done with large butcher knives.
Now, police say the murder and dismemberment all happened inside the house, telling us that they also found some blood-stained knives inside as well. When asked about a possible motive, police say that Kulalu had recently received her eviction notice just a few days before. Reporting live outside police headquarters tonight, Jermont Terry, CBS 2 News.
So instead of her being homeless, she'd rather catch the felony and go to prison. Instead of her being homeless, she'd rather catch the felony and go to prison. That's deep. And hell, she thought she'd get away with it. That's typically the majority of people who do crimes. Typically, they feel they're gonna get away with it. Hold up, shit. Wait. We can see what this one right here gonna say. I got another one coming up. Look. Watch. Wait, here we go.
Chicago's north side Arcadia Terrace neighborhood.
The investigation involves a tow truck, a bloody bag of towels, human remains in a freezer, and a missing person. CBS.
Y'all, we had 480. We had 480. We need 20 more thumbs up. Can I just take a breather till we get the 20 thumbs up? I think I should be able to get the 20 thumbs up in like 2 seconds. Well, since I'm on kind of a delay, it should be like a minute. I should be able to get the 20. I believe I can. Come on, y'all. Cause we almost out of here. There we go. 2 more. Work it out for a player. Bam! Give yourself a pat on the back because y'all done hit that 500 mark. You made it over 500. Let's keep the party going.
To Investigator Megan Hickey is live at the scene. Megan, you spoke to the tow truck driver in the center of this.
Megan.
Greg, Jim, and Maria spoke to that tow truck driver and his manager off camera. They say the company was called to this address to pick up a Chevy Equinox. A woman, the driver, got into the back seat and was taking a ride in that tow truck. He said she was behaving strangely and that at the end of the ride pulled a knife on him. He says it wasn't until late last night that he was told she could be connected to the dismemberment of her landlord.
So, okay, that answers my question from earlier. So, the tow truck came and they didn't take a car away. So, yeah. The tow truck came and was supposed to take an SUV or something like that right there. But go ahead.
Police said one of the tenants who rented from the owner of this house on Washtenaw called 911 yesterday around 7 when they hadn't seen the landlord in more than a day.
If you guys can please assist me on, it's coming up as a missing person, 5919 North Washtenaw. Caller wants to report the friend missing. I guess they're saying that she's at the house and there's blood on the walls and floors.
The 911 caller told officers there was a suspect living in the house who other residents were afraid of.
Shout out to Aaron for the $5 cash. I say for the 500 thumbs up. I appreciate that right there.
A woman had recently called a tow truck and carried a heavy bag out to the truck. Police discovered that the woman had dumped a large plastic bag in a green garbage can here at Foster Beach. Detectives found bloody towels inside, which they took to the medical examiner's office.
The detectives were able to go into the residence, and they eventually discovered human remains in a freezer, at which point we backed out of the residence to secure a search warrant.
The tow truck driver tells me he had no idea that the woman he was driving could be connected to a homicide. He said it was the police who told him last night that they found a human head in the freezer. The woman was placed into custody for aggravated assault with a knife.
Say, where the dog at? Shit, the dog probably in the bag. The dog probably in the garbage can. The dog probably in the freezer. He say, what did the landlord do before the eviction? Because they had the ongoing arguments and problems ahead of time, you know what I'm saying, before this transpired. Go ahead.
Again, police say they're waiting on the medical examiner's report, but they do strongly believe that those human remains belong to that missing landlord. The offender invoked her right to remain silent, so right now we do not have a motive. Live in Arcadia Terrace, Megan Hickey, CBS.
You say, did she plot to collect the rent for November since the landlord froze? Well, it got to be more careful. Say that's the female dumber. There it is. Yep. Say Minister Jap told y'all all about Chicago bras. Boy, there is a challenge out here in the out there street. Listen, we got to be careful who we dealing with. Now, Miss Francis would have never thought she would have been cut up like this right here. Miss Francis would have never thought that she would have been killed by a tenant just over eviction. Like I tried to tell y'all, a lot of y'all think that that's petty. Well, obviously it's not petty to Sandra. Sandra don't believe in pettiness when it come down to this right here. Ain't nothing you can tell her about eviction. So listen, whenever Sandra get out, whenever Sandra bounce back, I kind of feel for the person who will rent her a place to stay. If anybody decides to rent her a place to stay, don't ever evict her. Don't you ever evict her, because now she got a criminal history. We know what she capable of out here in the goddamn street. We know what this beautiful baby here is capable of. And did I say shout that baby out for having a real? That's what's up. Shout out to Esther for the $3 cash out. Say she not gonna be paying rent for 25 to life. This may be the only case that I would say that she gonna get some real time. See, because she got a monkey and because she female and because she dark you, she gonna get some time because she done knocked off Miss Francis. She knocked off another female, an older female, 69-year-old, an elder with a dog. Like somebody say, where the dog at though? What did she do to the dog? Say the dog tried to tell Francis that tenant was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Cola Bell said it best. Say you ain't thinking remorse or nothing in that moment. Say them tenants and Miss Francis here all the way off. I'm trying to listen. The other tenants better be happy that she got caught. They were probably next out here. Say she gonna get 30. If she get 30, she gonna be able to like give back like 10 or 15. But she gonna do some time. Oh, this baby gonna do some time. She killed the older, lighter hue sister with a dog. Oh, Jesus. Now, we gonna have to do an update on it because one thing about it, if she knocked the dog off too, that's where she gonna get the majority of her time. I promise you. Shout out to Logan. Shout out to Logan one more again for the $2 super chat. You say she crazier than the baby on the train last night. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Hey, that baby didn't want to be put out. You say the dog in protective custody. Jesus. Y'all keep dogs away from this baby Sandra. She ain't playing. Give y'all selves a pat on the back because y'all done made it to the end of the midday news. I had to bring it to y'all. I had to show y'all exactly what's going on. I hear he got there. Screech say Peter on the case now. And it's strange that they ain't said nothing about the damn dog, though. Courage the cowardly dog. Say, damn, she didn't kill my dog. You know what I'm saying? He say she made some hot dogs. Jesus. Say she getting free food and shelter for life now. Absolutely correct. Maybe she wanted to go to prison. But the way she took her Instagram photo is, these look like tears. This here look like tear. This look like a tear. That's how she took her Instagram photo. So it seems like she ain't mean to do it or she ain't want to do it. I don't know. But somebody need to have an interview with that baby. Somebody need to have an interview early before the trial and all that shit right there. She need to be able to tell your own story before you be convinced to not speak your truth. Tell your story, baby. Let us know. Hell. Oh, sugar, listen. Use mental health as an excuse, baby. Use mental health as an excuse. Say that baby was independent and self-motivated. Yeah. Say no, Willie, she snapped that at the jail. There it is. That's what I'm talking about. They say they gonna take her out like they did Jeffrey. Ooh. Y'all gotta watch that Jeffrey Dahmer show. I'm trying to tell you. Y'all gotta watch that right now. And Jeffrey Dahmer was LGBT, and like somebody else said, why ain't the LGBT claiming them? We have to claim our heterosexual killers. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to tell you. He say, do it, Willie. He say, go to the inside store. Say, go get the inside story. Damn it, but she way in Chicago. She ain't got no email. I don't know if the baby got an email and or a spokesperson or something like that. Or do she have like a public pretender yet? But I need to check it out. I need to fly to the Shure. Yeah. Shout out to Aaron for the $5 cash app. Say all 4 of dogs don't play. There it is. That's a goddamn shame. Goddamn shame she done knocked off Miss Francis. out here in these streets. Shout out to the family who is gonna have to go through, who is going through this right here. Shout out to everybody family who is losing people and shit by mistake on purpose. I say I'm gonna watch Jeffrey again today just because of this story. I'm trying to tell you something. I'm trying to tell you. That baby had to get that idea from somewhere. And I do think, oh, baby, you might could sue Netflix. You might could sue Netflix for traumatizing you because y'all also know, which I'm not going to give like the story away. But they was trying to evict Jeffrey too. Trying to evict the player, but hey, man. Hey, man. Say, I can't watch it again. Say, following her own understanding. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Say, Willie's on the case, boy. I'm trying to, oh, Jesus. I need to get in, like, this investigative type journalism. Oh, I kind of like that type of shit right there because it's real life. Investigative journalism is real life. You get to see the raw of what things are. You know what I'm saying? You say, Willie, you look nice last night in that red do-rag. I had to wrap the shit up and change up because sometimes I get tired of the black. Sometimes I get tired of having this shit on any goddamn way, but because it's for a certain reason. It ain't nothing wrong with my goddamn hair. I tell you that. Ain't nothing wrong with my goddamn hair. Say she need a Netflix deal, 40 million. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Logan for the $2 super chat. You say maybe she thought it was the purge. Oh, the purge supposed to start January 1st. That's what they saying out here in these streets. Ooh. Say, Will, you handsome every day, all day. I appreciate that right there. Say, Willie handsome. Thank you. You say, Willie's first 40. Hey, I need to be able to talk to people after they do shit. You know what I'm saying? Say, Boosie said don't watch it. Say, I ain't watching it. That's what's up. Say, Big Willie, fine. I appreciate that right there. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Y'all finna go on and get up out of here, boy. Y'all got this thing over 550. That's what's up. Appreciate y'all, man. I really do appreciate y'all. We will be back 8 o'clock. We will be back for the 8 o'clock show out here in these streets. We got to see what transpiring around that time, see what's new, see if we got some updates, and just see some shit that we can laugh about because we going to be laughing. Damn it, we supposed to be able to laugh about a lot of shit if we feel like it's funny. Don't let nobody tell you that some shit ain't funny when you find it funny. Get your laugh on. Shout out to Lundy for the $5 super chat. Say, Willie, did you hear about the guy sued Texas Pete hot sauce because it's made in Texas? Yeah, man, I saw that crazy shit. I may have to pull that there up and talk about that right there tonight. Texas hot sauce. Let me write Texas hot sauce as a reminder. Yeah, I saw that crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Listen, y'all finna go on and get on up out of here. Y'all have a good one. Remember, y'all subscribe to everything that the player got going on. They still have not released. They have not overturned my conviction for my number 3 channel. They have not overturned that. So we just have to wait until that goes away to where we can start back posting over on the number 3 channel. They have done me like this 3 times this year because it seems like every time I get close to where a strike is about to fall off, they give me another strike. I know, I haven't talked about it yet, but every time I'm getting close to having no strikes at all, when I'm on that last little strike and it's getting close to the end date, I get another strike. Watch this. Because I've had one strike that's falling off on the 31st. They gave me a strike 14 days out. It typically happens 14 to 17 days out. I don't know why it's like that. I don't know what I done did to these goddamn people. I ain't did nothing. But it is what it is. We got to keep the party going. That's what's up, man. I appreciate the support that y'all be giving to a player. Remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com if you like to support a player from around here. Pick up something for you and them little ugly babies. Pick up some merch. We do got merch out here in these streets, and I do appreciate y'all. Remember, and it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Get your breast checked. Let your player feel on you and shit. Do your own test. Let the side dude feel on you. You need to be damn it, we got to test the breasts. Test the breast. If you want to keep them, the best thing is to find out if you have it early to get that there treated. You know what I'm saying? Listen, y'all, I appreciate y'all for rocking. The 203 is in the building. That's what it do. Make it do what it do. Y'all have a good one. And I'm out of here. Damn, Sandra, you gone. I done hit that damn button. I'ma see y'all later.